from the Rosie team at Keller Williams. And today at the Rosie's Roundtable interview, I wanted to introduce one of my very favorite vendors that we use all the time. And he's instrumental in our business for our clients and being able to sell our listings, is John LaRose from Sound Home Inspection. Hi, John.
Hi there. It's great to be here.
Good.
Yeah.
So, John, what we do when we go meet with a client is when it's a person that we're listing their home, we tell them we recommend a pre-inspection.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd find out from you, what do you think about a pre-inspection?
Well, I think they're a good idea. I think that having a good understanding of what the problems are in your home and being able to prioritize those before you list the house is a good thing. It's also good to know when people are coming to view your house and having other inspectors in, whether or not the things they're asking for are legitimate or not legitimate based on your knowledge from your own inspection.
I can tell you from the real estate negotiation point of view that when we are negotiating and having the listing put on the market with a pre-inspection, we come from a position of strength and confidence because we already know everything under the belly, right?
Exactly.
And we could actually fix things before we list it so it does not become a problem in the middle of a transaction and a surprise. Somebody can get out of a real estate transaction just because no reason. Literally, no reason. During an inspection contingency, they can just get out. And so that's pretty powerful. If I can eliminate the things that are going to go wrong with a contingency ahead of time, that puts them in a power position.
It does.
Yeah. So
knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. So then that begs the question, how do you know what to look for? How long have you been doing this? What is your experience?
Well, as far as how I know what to look for, that I'm a licensed inspector in the state of Washington, and what that means is that the state sets our standards as far as what we look at, how we look at it, and how we report on stuff. The standards are very detailed, and as an inspector, I stay as close to those as possible. So it's mostly training, but also just intuition as well, and time on the job. I think I have well over 3,000 inspections under my belt at this point.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It is quite a few.
What do you think the average inspector does? How many inspections a year?
An average inspector probably does a good busy inspector probably does a couple hundred inspections a year, and I probably do upwards of 350.
So not to toot your own horn, but to me what that means is experience.
Yes, lots of experience.
Yeah,
yes.
I like that. And talk about training. I tell our clients that you're ASHI certified.
Yes, I am ASHI certified, and I went to the ASHI School of Inspection when I got into this business. After that, I went and worked for a multi-inspector company to kind of learn my chops, and I worked.
That's where I met you.
Yep, I worked at Stanley. Yeah, I worked at Sterling for a while and learned the business really well, and then branched out on my own and kind of took the best of what I learned there and made it my own.
So I have a secret.
Yes.
So I figured out that you left the other company and you were our favorite out of all of us agents here on my team. We all wanted you to do our inspections, and when we found out you weren't there any longer, I found you.
Yes.
And I said, please, 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 can you be our main inspector? And I love it.
How could I turn that down?
Okay. So thank you for being there for us.
Thanks for finding me.
What made you want to be an inspector?
Well, I originally worked in kind of a white-collar job with Boeing, working on retirement plans. And I did that for quite a few years. It's kind of one of those jobs where you kind of have to go to work in the morning. It's also sitting down a lot. So it was kind of hurting my back after a while. Once my children graduated from college, I thought, well, I'm going to try and find a profession that I really love to go to in the morning. And I kind of did a lot of home improvement as a hobby, and really enjoyed that type of work, and just love homes in general. And it was brought up to me actually by Laura, my wife, that you should look at home inspection because so and so. And I said, oh, that's a great idea. And she's always right. So
she's always right.
I went into it and I haven't looked back, and I just I love the job and love it every day.
What a great fit. Isn't it great when you can wake up and go do something that you're passionate about?
Yes. And,
yeah.
This is probably the first job I've had that I'm actually
that you feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
Not too many people find that.
Yes, it's hard to find. So.
Well, I think it's a perfect fit that we get to work together.
Yes.
So thank you so much.